Hello, and welcome to the SturdyCotton channel. So we are about to speak with Cloud Retainer for part 3 of the Supreme Cuisine Cooking Machine quest. So I was gonna do the first and second part of this quest, but honestly I think it was pretty self-explanatory. But after doing this one, there is a little bit more to this one. There's also a little mechanics to get your piece of meat to cook. So I was like, you know what, let's just make a little guide. So I did end up starting this quest at I think it was 9 a.m. So here I am doing this quest to make braised meat, and I'm like, that sounds pretty good at 9 a.m. in the morning. We are off to follow the aroma to find our meat. As always, I do kind of suck at this part, so I do get a little bit sidetracked, which I kind of edited. So you will notice that suddenly it's like, oh, I'm here, bam, now I'm not. So you really missed nothing. It was just me going in the wrong direction for about 30 seconds, but I found myself again. So we are at I believe it's Starglow Cavern, which is in Dragonsphere. You can see it on the mini-map in the left top-hand corner. And this is where there's actually a mechanism that you need to Starglow Cavern. This shows the mechanism that you need to do in order to open a gate to get your meat for this cuisine dish. So far we found 2. This is our 3rd. Again, I got sidetracked, so you're going to see a little split in a second. Sorry. But still, and there is our 4th. So, we are getting our snowboar meat, but in order to open that gate, we do have to press on each of these mechanisms in the correct order. So starting from the top, you're doing the first mechanism you came across. The second mechanism that you're going to press is the one right in the center of all of the mechanisms. Third is the mechanism all the way to the left. And the 4th mechanism is the one all the way to the right. They do give you hints throughout the whole thing to follow the aroma, but honestly, I was having a little bit of trouble, so I just kind of did some random patterns. I actually did a reverse follow of the aroma, and that's how I figured it out, but that's an easy guide for you. Now we are heading back to Cloud Retainer to cook some meat. So per usual, we are going to give her this high quality meat. In all the other series, it was some other high quality ingredient that we had to follow an aroma for to essentially then use the Supreme Cuisine cooking machine to cook to make this exceptional dish. So we have sufficiently prepared for this, I feel like. So we are going to talk to Cloud Retainer and go for it. Supreme Cuisine machine activate. Alright guys, I did fail a few times at this just because I wasn't really paying attention. But general overview again, which you probably already know from previous quests. So essentially you're having that white dial above each pot. You need it to just stay within that yellow span. If it goes below, it means your dish is too cold. If it goes above, your pot is too hot. You use the 2 dials on the floor to essentially move that fire around so that your pot doesn't get too hot, and makes as that dial goes down, it increases the temperature so the dial goes up. The hill trolls do cause some obstacles for you. If they're shooting fire at it, it'll increase the temperature. If they're shooting ice at it, it'll decrease the temperature faster. So if you see them in this setting, it can work to your advantage for the heat, but the cold will not. So essentially, you just kill those guys and just keep an eye on your pots. It's not too bad, just a little bit of trial and error. You can be too hot or too cold for just a little bit of span of time if you go too long. You know, you do fail the challenge and then you just need to redo it. Nothing crazy, and you just go back and do it. Ta-da! Challenge complete. We have our braised meat. For quest completion, you do have to give the finished dish to Cloud Retainer. However, in return, you're going to get, you know, some Primo Gems, and you are going to get the recipe card, so you can make it on your own. So, you know what? Fine. Out of all 3 of the quests, this is the most difficult, which makes sense, considering it's the 3rd and final one, potentially. Overall, I think the quest line was interesting enough. I think it was a little contrived. I don't know. I really didn't. I don't know. Cloud Retainer, whatever. You're an Adepti, so I'll trust you. But overall, fine. We got 3 new recipes, some Primo Gems, and you know what? We got to talk to the bird Adepti, so that was fun. Alright guys, until next time, thanks for watching.